The people at Luminous, they're quick, they're on their feet, they know what they're doing.
You don't want to be just a number. You want to be something that's actually built for your business.
Without Luminous, I don't think we really would have been able to scale the way we did.
I think I'm doing it right, but why is it still showing out to be wrong? And I think that's where you have to question your actual system, your platform. It becomes less about the people and it becomes more about the tech.
So in 2023, our accountants came to us with a really big problem. The way that we were calculating our inventory on hand by seeing what was in our 3PLs and just multiplying that by the COGS, that was very, very different to what our accountants were calculating when they saw inventory purchases minus cost of goods sold, which should be your inventory balance remaining. We ended up seeing a six-figure discrepancy when we were trying to close our books. That discrepancy was the catalyst that made us onboard to Luminous. And one of the other reasons was Q3 of last year, we were entering so many different retailers and they all required separate inventory forecasting, new product innovations, working with different co-packers and different bill of materials for each finished good.
We operate in a lot of channels, retail, D2C, international, and I can say confidently that with Luminous, they aided that. The product they've built, you can tell it was built by operators for operators. They know how to build and tailor a product that fits what operators in the CPG industry need.
So when we got to actually check out Luminous, the first thing that we loved was they didn't talk to us about pricing. They talked to us about what problems are we facing. They turned that into, here's how we can solve it. And then the next piece was, we'll come out to you and make sure that we're gonna integrate this properly.
When it came to actually getting started with Luminous, they handled a lot of the work that you would think would be stuffed down your throat.
The entire integration process and the onboarding process was as seamless as it can be, which is huge for a lean team like us at Obvi, where we've tried to already onboard some of these solutions and we just were unable to do it.
Since then, our operations flow has been seamless. The errors have been cut down significantly. We don't really see an inventory drift. We have a full overview of our supply chain when it comes to raw goods all the way to finished goods.
This is where one small mistake can actually turn into a larger payout. And so really actually start to value what your mistakes do cost. What are some of those things that we're not looking at deeply enough? And when you look at those value points, you stop looking at a platform as a cost and more of something that's gonna save you. And I think that's where Luminous kind of positioned for us.
Fast forwarding to today, when we were closing our 2024 books year end, that six-figure reconciliation dropped to about $4,000, quite literally a 99% drop in that discrepancy. Without Luminous, I don't think we really would have been able to scale the way we did.